It was just a cast of lots. Guess who the lot fell on? Guess who the lot fell on? He can't even attempt to do right. Everything is pointing to him. And maybe you are here and you feel like that everything you touch points back to you because God is getting your attention saying, listen, you can do lots, you can try to go to sleep, but I'm gonna let you know and send you reminders that you are the problem. You are the issues. The lot fell on him. I'll give you a true story. True story about my brother. Let me tell you a true story about my brother. Back when we were teenagers, my mama here, she can testify to this. I'm probably 14, 15. He's 2 years older than mine, so he's like probably 16. Every time, Sister Brooks, every time, I promise you, every time, like 100% of the time, every time he took my mama's car, like she gave it to him to drive, the window stopped working, the radio went out, the dang on tire came off, he was in an accident, the windshield stuff. So every time he took that car, something always happened. Every time. And I remember being like 14 years old, he come back with the car, and your mom was like, what happened? Well, this and that. She's like, Galen, what did you do? Galen, what did you do? Here's my brother's response. You trying to say that was my fault? That's his response. You trying to say that I had something to do with that? And I'm sitting back in the living room, and I'm looking at him like, so you trying to tell me that I had something to do with that window? You trying to tell me I had something to do with that tire coming off? That tire was gonna come off any old way. And I'm like, no. God is trying to get your attention. He's trying to get your attention. Every time he touched something, it broke. And then when I got my car, when he was like, can I use your car? Nobody. I'll drop you off. You can't use my car, Galen. What am I saying? When you don't have peace in your life, God will make sure that everything that you touch, it just ain't gonna work out. And you trying to make it work out and trying to sleep through, and God said it ain't going to work. Every time you try it, he said, I'm gonna break it. Every time you go somewhere, something's gonna happen. And that ain't even the end of the story. I've got a front row seat to this. So let me share this with you before we go down this. My brother has been shot on 4 different occasions. He was shot in the arm with me, riding around. He was shot in the leg with somebody he was having an issue with in the playground in the neighborhood, and it hit him in the calf and ripped his calf out. He got this much missing out of his calf. You can see it to this day. He was somewhere at a party. They got the shooting, and he had a bullet graze him in the head. He had a red mark going in the back of his head like a part. Blood coming down it. Then he got shot in the face where the bullet went out his ear. Yeah. And all the things, I got a front row seat to this. I'm watching everything. Then, he was in 8th grade. He was at the corner store. Car came up on the corner store and hit his leg and dislocated his leg. He had a little thick brace on his leg. That was 8th grade. Then he was riding with one of his friends, and it was raining outside, and they got the hydroplaning, and the car actually hit another car, and him and the other boy, they went through the windshield. He broke his pelvis in 3 places. The other boy broke his neck. Both of them survived. I'm looking at all this stuff growing up. And even though I was doing my mess, God was using the stuff that he was going through to get my attention. I'm like, if he ain't seeing it, God, I see it. If I don't think you're real, God, I know you're real. All the things that God was sending him through, I had a front row seat.